Hello everyone, and welcome to another Last Cloudia video. Today I'm going to be going over my 88 SC build of V. I've got him fully maxed out, all of his skills and equipment. I'm going to go over that right now. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have worked on him quite a bit, I've got him maxed out fully. This is going to be my final build of him, so I heard a few people wanting to see this, so I thought I might as well do this because it's going to be interesting and also useful for people to know kind of what to use on him. So first let's go over his skills that I'm going to use on him. So yeah, all of his normal skills. I've got all the attack up skills apart from attack up 4 because I don't have that, but he's going to be a physical attacker, so mainly focus on your strength. So yeah, all of the attack up skills. I don't have attack up 1 because I'm using that SC for something else. Critical up 2 and 3 is pretty useful with Proud Force, mostly just for healing. You really need critical up 2 and 3 with Proud Force. You're gonna have a lot of healing from that, so that's the main reason why I'm using that. Special boost goes very well with Divinity Slayer. That's the reason why I'm using a special boost. I don't have any other boost on because it would take quite a lot of SC to put more Slayer skills on him. So I just have the special boosts, and if you go up against some enemies that maybe is not included in the Divinity Slayer skill, then you could change some skills around if you wanted to. So I've got Hammer Equip. Now we'll get into this in a bit when I get to equipment once we've done the skills, but I've got Hammer Equip. You'll see why once I get to the skills. Corrosion Fang. Now this skill is pretty damn good. Probability to debuff enemies during normal attacks, so physical attacks do plus 20% more damage. I really like this skill. I thought definitely put this on him because he's a debuffer, right? He's gonna inflict a lot of debuffs and a lot of ailments on enemies, so if you can inflict this, which I've been testing and is pretty often, you're gonna do plus 20% damage most of the time, which is pretty good. Fast Vacation. Yeah, definitely want that because it saves SC instead of doing them all separately. Is pretty good skill. Dark High Drive. Now I got this from the limited arc in the banner. If you don't have this, you could use Dark Attack Rays instead or some other skills. But I'm using this because it is plus 30% damage to dark attacks, which is pretty damn good, so I'm using that. Quite expensive though for SC. Now, Phase Change increases power of regular attacks proportional to magic power. I have this on because V's normal attacks are pretty damn strong and you're going to be inflicting a lot of ailments with those. And also V has a lot of int, so this is going to really benefit and increase your damage for normal attacks, since V has quite good normal attacks, so you definitely want to have this. Dual wield, definitely dual wield because he's a physical attacker. You need that on every physical attacker. It's going to make him do a lot more damage. Sharp Eyes, because he has the Goddess Kiss, I'm pretty sure. He has Goddess Kiss, that skill which regular attacks have a chance to absorb MP. That's in his kit already, so you're not going to worry about MP because you got that Goddess Kiss. So Sharp Eyes is just always plus 50% damage for your skills, which is pretty damn good, so that's why I'm putting it on there. And that's it for skills. So yeah, some pretty good skills here. I've been testing out and thinking of what to put on him, and this is kind of the best build I could think of. You could make him only a normal attacker and forget his skills, but I'm kind of in this build working on both normal attacks and his skills. So let's go over his equipment. Now this is kind of interesting. So the first equipment, I got it from the Dr. Stone collab. If you don't have it, then sad, because it's pretty good. Higher the magic power, the more powerful physical attacks will be. That's the main reason why you want to use this weapon. If you don't have it, maybe use something like Trishula or something, or anything else that increases physical damage because he's a physical attacker. So yeah, I'm using this because it's going to increase physical attack damage by quite a lot. Now, second weapon, I was thinking about this. I've been doing a lot of testing and it is better to use the Cactus Hammer. Regular attacks have a chance of inflicting stun. Now you know I've got his paid weapon. I decided to use Cactus Hammer instead because I've been testing and Cactus Hammer stuns quite a lot more than V's paid weapon. If I go to it right now and find it, V's paid weapon does have a few more skills he can inflict. Like you can see it can inflict everything, right? Now there is an added bonus, but I find that Cactus Hammer stuns quite often, so you're going to be stunning quite a lot with Cactus Hammer. And also one thing to note is Cactus Hammer is non-attributes, and V's Cane, his paid weapon, is dark attribute, which means if you got these two weapons, your normal attacks are going to be non-attributes, which means your normal attacks are going to do a lot more damage against enemies, because let's say an enemy has resistance to dark, you not have to worry about that because your normal attacks can be non-attributes, because two weapons, both of these are non-attribute, they don't have elements to them, so your normal attacks are going to be doing a lot of damage. Cactus Hammer, I would definitely recommend to use this on V because he's going to stun so much with this hammer. Yeah, pretty good hammer, even though it's kind of like you wouldn't think it is, but it actually is. I'm using this hammer instead of his paid weapon because it's going to make him do more damage and stun more often. That's the main reason why I think Cactus Hammer is better to use. Now his accessories, you could put anything on him, but I think these two are really good for him. Regular attacks have a low chance to restore 1 second of SCT. His normal attacks are really good. You can spam a lot of normal attacks really fast, so this might trigger quite often, and it's going to be very useful. Allow him to spam his skills more often. You can get this from the events, the Devil May Cry events. You should have got it from there, so most people should have this accessory. Damage to stunned enemies plus 25% on the second accessory. Now, this build is mostly focused on stunning the enemies, so I thought put this accessory on because plus 25% damage is quite a lot. So you could use something else that increases damage, but there's nothing else that increases it as much as 25%, and you're going to be stunning a lot, so that's why I'm using that accessory. If you don't have any of these, then anything else I'd recommend is just things to do with damage. See, this accessory here, the V does not need it because he has so much SCT recovery already, because when he inflicts an ailment he recovers SCT, so yeah, try and focus on damage with him. And yeah, that's my build, that's the equipment that I've got on him, and now let's go into battle and test him out. So I'm going to be going to a god stage, and when you see how much damage he does, the enemies are weak to his elements, so keep that in mind. I'm only going to be using him, and I'm using this arc because I really do think it's great for V, because dark attack damage plus 20% is pretty good, and some other good things as well. So I'm going to be using this arc. If you don't have it, then I would recommend something like this arc here, because it increases skill damage by 25%, or something else that increases physical damage, which would mean your normal attacks will benefit as well. Something like this, physical damage plus 20% is pretty good too. So yeah, anything that increases damage could be good for him, but I personally think this one's the best one to use. If you've got it, then use it. So yeah, let's see how well he can do with this build. So the strategy I'm going to use with this build for him is mostly spam normal attacks at the beginning, and then when he gets his skills up, spam his skills. So yes, keep spamming normal attacks. You notice eventually enemies are going to stun quite a lot. You see the boss is already stunned, and I'm getting my skills up very fast, right? And now they're all stunned, all of them are stunned, because of Cactus Hammer mostly. And now I can just spam skills and do a lot of damage to all the enemies. So much damage. And then I can go back to stunning again, and once they're stunned again, make sure a new stun is inflicted, and then spam skills again, do a lot more damage. Yeah, pretty great. Doing a lot of damage here. You could increase the damage cap if you want to, but I'm trying to focus on damage here. Now let's use a special. Yeah, pretty good too. I don't have Trishula on him. You could put it on him if you want to, but I'm personally not, because his normal attacks, I'm making his normal attacks do non-attributes. and his normal attacks can do a lot of damage, and I'm having Trishna on someone else instead, so yeah. You can see, doing quite a lot of damage here. Normal attacks, 2000 per hit, not too bad, and it's stunning quite a lot, you can see that. And there we go. So yeah, pretty high damage. You can spam his skills very much, a lot of spam.
I have a duty to see this through.
So yeah, use normal attacks at the beginning to build up your SCT, and then you can save up your skills and then just spam them all at once. His S1 you can spam quite a lot. I personally like his S1, even though it's a thunder attribute. You can spam it very fast, it's very good. So yeah, that's my build for V. I might do more units soon, we'll see. If you have any questions, then leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.